Hey there, welcome to another short. We gonna call this a short?
We'll call it a short, Greg.
Yeah, I'm Greg.
I'm Josh.
And this is Beer 30. Hey, I started that a lot different than normally. That went pretty well.
And you're supposed to be calling it a short, yeah, you just keep on blabbing.
I know.
Hey, we got these beers from our buddy Jeremy. Brought them, about a week or so ago when you had your Memorial Day party?
Yeah, it's called Heineken. No.
So I thought it'd be fun to give these a review since we haven't had a Heineken. I don't think I've had a Heineken in 10 years.
Microbrew, or this will be a macro brew review.
Yeah.
It's not one we normally would go to, but since we had them in the fridge, we're like, hey, let's go back. Now, I'll tell you what I remember. Man, I gotta lean up in these. I feel like
There's only one thing that I remember about these beers, Greg. I'm sure that's what you're gonna say.
I remember them always being skunky.
Yeah, that's it. You know, this doesn't smell very skunky, though.
Really? That doesn't smell too bad.
No.
But I remember that, and it was almost like you could, if you went to a bar, they'd always be better than if you bought them at the store. I remember always that too.
Yeah, I think it's that freshness just goes a long way. It must have, and then these green bottles too is very
because Rolling Rock gets that same way.
Yeah.
Clear bottle beers, I think the sun really does affect it.
So it doesn't smell bad actually. I think it has a nice aroma. I don't think it's bad.
I wouldn't say it's the greatest aroma ever, but
it kind of reminds me of driving down past the brewery, Anheuser-Busch.
The
yeast.
Is it the yeast
right?
or the barley? I thought it was the barley.
Yeah, what do we know?
Yeah, it's the if you hear crunching, that's my dog.
All right, let's give it a try. Well, mine has like a metallic taste to it.
I almost feel like there's not much taste here.
No, but the taste that it does have is pretty awful.
Yeah, it's Heineken.
I don't know how this beer was so popular at one time. I remember trying it back in the old days, 21, 22 years old, and it was like, drinking Bud Light and Nat Light and all that stuff, and trying this, thinking it was like a premium. Yeah, it was a premium beer. We thought it was a premium beer. We thought we'd be cool to give it a shot, and it was just horrible.
It's brewed in Holland.
I couldn't stomach it then, and I can't stomach it now.
I don't think it's as bad as you're saying. I think it's one that's easily sessionable. This, to me, compared to most of the beers that we've been drinking, this is very easy. I mean, it's like water to me, but
it almost gives me like a puckered up face.
Maybe it's the green, but I get kind of a limeish taste. But I remember Rolling Rock kind of being like that too.
Would they ever put limes in this or anything?
No, that's Corona. They always do that.
Yeah.
And really, this kind of reminds me of something like Corona.
Yeah,
it
does really. Yeah.
Just a subpar, supposedly imported. It's probably made in Jersey or somewhere.
Yeah, U.S. importers.
White Plains, New York.
But it does say product of Holland. So, brewed and bottled by Heineken, brewed in Amsterdam, Holland.
So, well, if you were gonna give it a rating,
it's a free beer. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jerm. What would your rating be on Heineken, a product of Holland?
Is Holland? That's near Denmark, right? Or Denmark? Chance, what do you want from me? Anyway, I'm gonna give it a D.
A D.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
I wouldn't give it that bad. I have a C minus. I'd give it a C minus. Just
passing.
I'll give it a passing grade. It's not too bad for summertime. You want something light and easy.
It like gives me like a, I don't know. I don't like it. I guess I'll try to finish it though.
Well, there you go.
Anyway.
Heineken. Kiss my Heine. See ya.